So right now, I have a long shot of Brie slightly to the left of frame looking right. If I stand here, the imaginary line, the axis is here. I would be right of frame looking left, she would still be left of frame looking right. The camera is on this side of the axis for all the shots. Now, if I cross the camera and sit in front of Brie in this chair here, and she shifts her body to that chair to face me better, now she would be on the right of frame looking left, and I'm going to be on the left of frame looking right. The point being that your lighting is the strongest emotional suggestion to the audience. The brain is always picking up visual cues, and your lighting will guide those cues, so you must always consider the psychology of the scene you're trying to create. For example, I'm lit in a pretty friendly tone right now, but if I suddenly kill this light, suddenly I don't really look like someone you'd want to take classes from. And this is why lighting becomes so important in your filmmaking. I actually like this. I might do this in the other ones. You can't really see my face that well, so I wouldn't have to put on all that makeup. You can't even imagine my real face. Using accent lights on top or behind subjects, carving them from the background creates a pleasant and subtle halo effect, which can also be used to make someone look more powerful and radiant, like a superhero. That's good enough for most purposes, but when filmmakers want to get very specific with their colors, they can shoot in higher bit rates like 10-bit, which has 1024 shades of red, green, and blue. This means more information for the sensor and richer and more vibrant colors. A lot of cameras now will shoot with what are called log modes. These are flat color profiles that make the sensor shoot with almost no color added. They are meant to get the most dynamic range or detail out of the highlights and lowlights of the sensor, as well as the most color, so it can be added later in the edit. This is what is known as color grading. The higher your bitrate, the more you can precisely manipulate exact colors in the edit, because there are more shades to choose from. And this is done with a flat color profile on a log mode that gets the full uncompressed color data from the sensor. We must also consider color sample rates, which simply means how many times colors are sampled or scanned by the sensor. We only have a limited amount of time, so we're not going to light. We're going to be very much run and gun. I also brought a mini tripod, not a video tripod, but a photo tripod, because it's more lightweight, helps me stay more afloat and keep things moving. So we're going to shoot very much run and gun, natural light. We're going to get what we get. We're still going to have an effective documentary with the techniques you've been seeing. So with that being said, you good to go?
Let's go.
I'm good to go. Let's do it. Good B-roll would be shots of her getting into her flight suit, inspecting her plane, maybe talking to her instructors, anything that helps to visually establish and bring credibility to what she's saying in her testimony. And now it's time to shoot our short film. One scene where we'll try to incorporate all the concepts we've talked about so far. Without further ado, let's get on set. Perfect.
Why don't you get the nurse?
Perfect. And then just get up and go out the door. That's it. How does that feel? You guys ready to go? I love it, man. You guys are pretty much, that's about as good as I wanted it to be. You good to go, you guys? Okay, guys, so we're here. We're ready to shoot our short film, our scene. I've rehearsed with the actors. We're ready to go. They're running lines as we speak. I've also fine-tuned the lighting. We've had our 3 lights set up. We're recreating a grungy type of environment for the office. We also have Sean doing sound for us as well. And we're shooting with a slider today, with our 3-foot slider, which is going to allow us to do those slow, cinematic movements we talked about for subtle movements for the scene. That's how we're going to end our scene. So without further ado, we're ready to go. They're ready to go. Let's do it.